Hey, I want you to picture this guy. He's not a movie star. He's probably not super rich. He might even be a little awkward sometimes. But here's the crazy part. The best women? They are constantly chasing him. They're trying to get his attention. They're putting in the effort. Why? What is he doing that 99% of guys aren't? It's not about his looks or his wallet. It's about a dark psychological secret that totally flips the script on attraction. It is the one thing that stops you from being the chaser and makes her obsessed with winning you over. If you're tired of trying too hard and want to effortlessly become the prize, you need to hear this. Before we dive into the core secret, do me a favor. If you're ready to level up your mindset, hit that like button right now. It helps this information get out to more guys who need it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next game-changing video. Done? Good. Let's get into the most powerful law of attraction. The biggest mistake most guys make is they come into an interaction trying to convince a woman. They try to prove their worth. They seek validation, and they nervously wait for a sign that they're good enough. This is the paradox of pursuit. The moment you try to prove your value, you signal to her subconscious that you doubt it yourself. And seeking validation hands your power straight over to her. Attraction dies immediately. So, what's the secret? It all starts with a complete frame shift. Forget logic. Attraction isn't built on convincing arguments. It's built on the energy you radiate. This energy is governed by the emotional mirror law. She doesn't feel what you say. She feels what you feel. If you approach her with neediness and scarcity, she mirrors that back as aversion. But if you approach her with certainty and abundance, here's the core secret we need to internalize. Act as if she already likes you. This isn't about being arrogant. It's about inner certainty. Think about it. If you knew she was already into you, how would your posture change? How would your eye contact shift? Your tone wouldn't be questioning or begging. It would carry a quiet sense of ownership and purpose. You wouldn't say, "Would you maybe like to grab dinner sometime?" You de-state it confidently. "We re-grabbing dinner at this cool spot on Friday." A man who radiates certainty creates gravity. Women crave a sense of direction and safety. The most attractive guy is the one who unequivocally knows his value and knows where he's going in life. When you hold a strong frame, the certainty that you are the prize, regardless of her immediate reaction, her mind starts to reflect that emotion. If he is this sure of himself, "Maybe I should be choosing him," you are no longer trying to enter her world. You are inviting her into your world. Naturally, once you start holding this strong frame, the tests will come. This is a crucial part of the dark psychology. Women will instinctively probe and challenge your frame just to make sure you're truly the grounded, stable man you appear to be. They might make snarky comments, dismiss you, or pull back attention to see if you crack. Passing the test is everything. Here are 3 simple, casual ways to handle these frame checks. The casual ignore. If the comment is trivial, the most powerful move is often no move. Just glance at her, smirk, and keep talking about whatever you are discussing. Showing her words have zero power over your emotional state. Playful redirection. Use humor to flip the tension back into fun. If she says, "Are you trying to flirt with me?" Fire back with a smile. "Depends, is it working?" You turn her test into a fun challenge. Calm acknowledgement. If she pushes a boundary like, "You're just trying to get into my pants," simply reply calmly, "Only if you make it easy on me." You acknowledge her energy, but refuse to accept her negative frame. You remain in control. Maintaining your frame shows emotional stability, the #1 trait women seek. Now, let's talk about obsession. Obsession is born from investment. If you're always investing, chasing, and giving, she has to do nothing. She won't value what comes easy. You must reverse the roles. You become the challenge. Treat your attention like gold. It must be earned. When she asks what you did all day, don't give a boring timeline. Create mystery. Smile and say, I had a lot of exciting things going on, but I'll save that story for a time when you deserve it. This forces her to think about you, to try and decode you. Let her invest, whether it's her time, effort, or emotional energy. The harder she works to gain your attention, the more attached she becomes. Attachment creates obsession. The ultimate takeaway is simple. You need to shift from being a guy who needs a woman to a guy who chooses a woman. This is not about tricks. It's about transformation. When you project unshakable value, the world lines up to meet you, and the women will line up to win you. Hold your inner certainty. Be the emotional mirror that reflects abundance, and watch as her reality adjusts to yours.